Hello, hope we're all well. Just finished the second session with the Irish. It was brutal this morning. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 reps. All the odds, the 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 was freestyle. It was like a firm aerobic off on 35. And then all the evens, the 2, 4, 6, 8 were 50s. So 2 50s, 4 50s, etc. And that was all fly best average. And first round, the 2 off 50, 55, 60, and the last round was 75. It was a really good set, to be fair. And I was pretty good on the 2. I was 27.3, pretty smooth, into 28.5, which I was pretty right with. I died a lot on the 4 and the 6. And the last round I then brought it back with that little bit extra rest. Helps quite a lot. So I was 27, 328s, 329s, and then finished off with another 28. So pretty happy, to be fair. Got some lifting today. This is our full body lift, so I'll film probably as much of that as I can. Maybe talk to the camera in between, depending on how busy the gym is, explaining what we're doing and why. Otherwise, I'll do it as a voiceover or something like that. Catch you in a bit. Okay, so the structure of this for the full body is a squat, a hamstring movement, an upper body push and an upper body pull. So talk through those as we go. Now, starting with box squats. So I've had a problem with my hip at the start of the season. I think I just haven't squatted to depth for a while. I had a trap bar deadlift or a partial squat. So it just got a bit aggravated. So I switched back to trap bar deadlift, but they don't have one out here. So I introduced squats to a box just to limit that range to keep my hip happy. Still squatting to parallel, so not too bad. You'll notice every exercise I do here are superset with a core exercise. This is because the core strength is so important in swimming, I think. So I only filmed one of the sets of each of the cores though, because it's a little bit boring. So this is a banded bird dog on a box. So the band's trying to pull you off balance. Pretty tough exercise. And the whole program was 3 sets of 5. So 3 sets of 5 working sets. So some people I know sort of work, they count some of the lighter lifts as sets if they do that number of reps. I don't do that. All my warm-up sets or just movement sets beforehand are all like fewer reps, just to feel the weight and then go up. This is 130 again, moving pretty well. Feels good to have some load back in on these. Okay, I didn't get the first set filmed of the bridges. This is a feet elevated bridge, so it's different to a glute bridge because it's a very hamstring dominated movement. You can see my hamstrings contracting there to get that weight up. Look at that, exhausted. But yeah, I think this is my favourite hamstring movement. So you can do RDLs, split stance RDLs we've done in the past. But this feet elevated bridge, I think it sets you in a similar position to what you would be fly kicking in. It's that kind of same angle. So that's why I really like them. And then I mix that with these ab rollout holds. So I've got a band just to provide a bit of support. and then it's just holding out in that stretched out position. So it's a bit like an extreme plank, I suppose. Unstable, you see me trembling there, and just about making that 15 seconds. So we progress that with increased time or decreasing that band strength. So these bridges, dead important to be pushing through the heel, keeping the toes towards the ceiling on those to get maximal hamstring. Okay, going then into close grip chins. So I have my little fingers literally touching there. Again, this is just a variation. So on our upper body day, we do normal pull-ups and a normal bench press. On this full body day, we do a pull-up and a push variation. So my one on this one is the really close grip bench. We could do the neutral grip or just a normal chin, extra wide, whatever. And that paired with weighted Eletnas, like the double arm and leg dead bug, and loading at both the hands and feet there. So one thing people often wonder about is, should you do your gym work before or after the swim session? Now, I like doing it after all the gym work. I like doing the gym work after the pull session because I feel like the pull warms you up so well that all your muscles have got all blood in them and you're ready to move. Sometimes when you go into the gym cold, it can be a bit difficult to get moving properly. So I like that. With the exception of the power, I do the power because then because we always transfer the power into power in the pool. So you get those kind of nervous systems all firing and then utilise that for the swimming session. But otherwise I would rather lift. These heavy strength ones I would rather lift after, because as well I am a swimmer, so I'm trying to prioritise that swimming rather than just the getting strong. The getting strong is a really important component, especially for me in my racing, but not to the detriment of the swimming performance. Okay, so the core that's paired with that close grip bench press there is the hanging leg raises. So I've never done these on rings before, this was the first time. I quite like it, it's another stability challenge, especially through the shoulders. Again, progress this by putting weight at the ankles. So as I said earlier, this close grip bench is the push variation. So we could do weighted press ups or a dumbbell bench press or an incline or dips, but I quite like the close grip. I think in the last block I did a machine press, which is quite good. As well, this is the third week of 4 in this lifting program where every week gets heavier. So this was about an 8 out of 10 effort week, which probably felt a bit heavier because of that hard pull set. But next week I'll be going for an RPE 9, so all these weights will be increased. I'll be going for a 140 squat, is the aim there, 200 kilo feet elevated bridge. Probably go for 25 chins and then 95 or maybe creep 100 for the close grip bench. Finished off with some ankle strengthening. So it's just a single arm, single leg calf raise. Now unfortunately the heaviest dumbbells I had in this gym is 30 kilos. So I've increased the reps rather than increase the weight this time. But yeah, that brings us to pretty much the end now. So thanks for watching, I hope you found it useful, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.